Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, it's morning here, so how's it going? My name's Brian, and I'm almost out of coffee, and it's way too soon. No. Oh well. Come on in. How you doing? I don't got it. Here, me speaking some type of foreign language there. No. There. As you can see right there, my name's Brian, and I'm a poet, and on this channel, we do poetry, but we do it differently than most people. Well, I really don't know how most people do it because, you know, we turned it into music using computers. Yeah, I know a lot of things are done using computers. This is done using computers. So, yeah. How you doing this morning? Or if it's evening where you're at, or morning, doesn't matter. Or afternoon, doesn't matter. Because you know what matters here? Come on in. Yeah, at a different speed, yeah. Come on in. Come on in. And enjoy some cool tunes made from classic poetry. Yes. Kick back. Relax. Enjoy the vibes. Sometimes they're cool. Sometimes they're not. There's just vibes. And make sure you tell your friends. You know, because we need more likes and subscribes. Because right now I'm stuck at 466. So, you know. So I might as well just go ahead and play y'all an example. I'll say hello first. Not being rude. Sorry to being rude. I am a very poor host this morning. How is it going, pizza? We need to do a reading, me, you, and no short with no title. Sometime soon. I'll email both of you if I can remember to. How is it going, Jennifer? How's it up there in the cold north? Here today, it's like, I don't know. My forecast thingy's not there, so it's the computer issues again. Hopefully they won't interfere with the show too much. Speaking of show, I'm just going to go ahead and play one. Yes, I play stuff. Oh no, I need the playlist to play stuff here. Do this right here. We'll do this here. We'll go by here, not there, here. My theme song.
The sun came up upon the left, out of the sea came he. And he shone bright, and on the right went down into the sea. Higher and higher every day, till over the mast at noon. The wedding guest here beat his breast, for he heard the loud bassoon. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she, nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest, he beats his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. And now the storm blast came, and he was tyrannous and strong. He struck with his oar, taking wings, and chased us south along. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she, nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest, he beats his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. tyrannous and strong. He struck with his overtaking wings and chased us south along. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she, no new. Nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy, the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest, he beats his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner, the bright-eyed mariner, the bright-eyed mariner, the bright-eyed mariner, the bright-eyed mariner.
Foggy. Yes, it's been foggy here too. It was pretty foggy yesterday. We actually had a fog advisory. Today, I don't know. Because I haven't looked at, well, it's still dark out. Doesn't look like there was any fog. Yes, definitely fog sucks, especially when you're trying to drive in it. How is it going, Kathy? Another one of my early risers. And how are you doing, Jojo? I was talking about you a minute ago. I was saying you and me and this fella here, not Kathy, the guy talking to Kathy, needs to get together and do another round robin here pretty soon. Another round robin rumble. How's that sound? I'll email both of you if I can remember to. Red heart-shaped face. Or face, red heart-shaped. Oh, it's amazing how some things just can't translate. Yeah, it's actually a lesson for life, you know. Yes, very, very. Yeah, I'll be the bad guy. Well, if it's any consolation, I've been up since like 2:30. Yeah, well, at least I got some reading done for class today. So yeah. So no, I have no. I should have been. Yeah. I know yesterday I said I need to get off my ass and do more regular shows, and I will. I just didn't do one. Instead, I'm just going to play these. Hell, I didn't even explain what a regular show is. Most of you people know what it is anyway, so.
Two roads diverged in the yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair and having perhaps the better claim, 'cause it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. And both that morn equally lay, and leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence two roads diverge in a wood. I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. other is just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there had worn them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay in leagues no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
Hey, hey, how is it going? Yeah, it's what a lot of people, before you clock in, thanks for dropping by. You know, too bad you can't. Well, there's always the replay crew and everything, so I appreciate it. Make sure to hit that like, because, this is what we do here. We like things. Oh, thanks. That's great. How about, well, most my weekends are free because I have no life. This weekend we're doing the my roundtable chapters meeting for a workshop. How about next weekend? You and David talk amongst yourselves. No, I'll email both of you, and then we'll figure it out from there. One. Okay. One. Oh, and how are you doing? How is the other side of the world this morning? Well, it's your evening, ain't it? Not quite tomorrow yet over there for you. I'm right. If I'm right. Yep. One. We'll figure it out. All right. Let me play some other stuff. I think this is a low-key day today. For the most part, I'll probably play some funky stuff later. Let's do this one, another low-key. That's what I'm thinking.
Force that through the green fuse drives the flower, drives my green age that blasts the roots of trees is my destroyer. And I am done to tell the crooked rows. Our youth is bent by the same wintry fever. Force that drives the water through the rocks, drives my red blood that dries the mouthing streams, turns mine to wax. And I am dumb to mouth unto my veins how at the mountain spring the same mouth sucks. Ropes the blowing wind, hauls my shroud sail. And I am dumb to tell the hanging man how of my clay is made the hangman's line. drips of time leach to the fountainhead of drips and gathers that fall in blood shall calm her source. And I am dumb to tell a weather's wind how time has ticked to heaven round the stars. And I am dumb to tell the lover's tune how at my sheet goes the same crooked word.
I don't know about you. That one's very bassy. It got a lot of bass in it. Like my speaker is like right back here. Y'all can't see it, but the thing that track makes the thing move back and forth. I'm like, is he going to fall? See, as you notice, I had to pull things closer because it looked like it was going to fall off my desk. I hate it when this crap happens, especially like when you zero in on like negative stuff, you know? Exactly. In through nose, out through mouth. Think of everything and nothing at once. Might help. No. That really does suck. But hey, at least you're here, aren't you? Yes, I love a good bass line. We'll get to that later, Joe. I don't want to get to the spicy blood pumping things till later because it's just like a right now chill kind of morning. That's definitely not chill. That's not chill. That's sort of chill. Not that one. That one's funny. Wow. Like, no, I know which one's chill. I know the chill one I want to hear. Just got to find it. It's right here, I think. No, it's not there. Get your act together, Brian. I've been trying for years and years and it hasn't worked yet. So good luck. Here it is, I think. Marathon runner.
If I have run my course and seek the pearls, my psyche fain would drink at Mermelin and rest content in wine and nectar cup. Who knows but that the gods have found me whole, and in their stewardship of man would bless the sweating lover fickle man once knew. I know that I might pull the tendon bands that hold my soul together, might bend each nerve and muscle, spirit fain would keep, that I might hear the maddening cheers of men who, when the morrow dawns, forget the games and cast instead the dice in marketplace. But I have sweeter peace than fame, and in the evening dwell on heights divine. Betwixt my lips a rose from Cupid's hands, upon my brow the laurel belvedere entwines from tree beside the throne of Zeus, and flowing from my speech Athene's words dip long in wisdom's fount to heal the soul. Sweeter peace than fame, and in the evening dwell on heights divine. Betwixt my lips a rose from Cupid's hands, upon my brow the laurel belvedere entwines from tree beside the throne of Zeus, and flowing from my speech Athene's words dip long in wisdom's fount to heal the soul.
I love that one. All right, let's see. What year did Fenton John come up with the marathon runner? Okay. All right, so he was born in 1888. All right, yeah, there. Doesn't say, and he died in 1958. Respectable age, 70, especially for the times. He's part of the Harlem Renaissance. So, yay, we're celebrating Black History Month anyways. So, well, I need to do a Black History Month show before the end of the month. So, yes, I would say sometime in the, I think it's well over 100 years old. If it's the Harlem Renaissance, yes, it's about 100 years old. So, I hope that answered your inquiry, my friend. Besides, it's just a freaking awesome poem anyways. And it made it even more killer track. Yes. The mirror. I love that one. I like them all. If I didn't like them, I wouldn't play them. And I'm assuming you guys wouldn't be here if y'all didn't like listening to them. Of course, you know what they do, what they say when you make an assumption. You make an ass out of you and umption. I love that line. From a movie, good movie with so many plot holes, it's pathetic.
Was there a time when dancers with their fiddles in children's circuses could stay their troubles? There was a time they could cry over books, but time has sent its maggot on their track. Under the arc of the sky they are unsafe. What's never known is safest in life. Under the sky signs they who have no arms have cleanest hands, and as the heartless ghost alone's unheard, so the blind man sees best.
I love that one. Nice and chill. That was Dylan Thomas. I have a longer version of that. I didn't realize it until after I started playing. I was, oh well, I'll just listen to the shorter version of it. So how y'all doing? Yeah. Here, let me show you here. I guess we're at the time in the show where I got to do this. I got to say, yeah, everything we do here. Yes, everything we do here is under the public domain and the, the Fair Use Act of 1976. But we know law and order doesn't mean crap anymore these days. So only the lip service too. But please like and subscribe. Not even lip service too. That's for a different. That's yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, that was smooth. I like that one. Like I said, I'm feeling kind of chill this morning. For the most part, I'll play some funkier stuff later. But right now, right there. Yeah, even in our own minds. Yeah. Oh boy, what a day. Yes, I've been up too long. And it's too early. Let's do this one here. We haven't heard this one in a while. Gotta find it. All right, gotta get it this folder. And that folder. Let's listen to some Sweeney Amongst the Nightingales. It's among, but I like to say amongst. Sweeney, T.S. Eliot. If
Aponic Sweeney spread his knees, letting his arms stripes along his jaw, swelling to maculate giraffe. Of the stormy moon slide westward toward the river plate, even drift above, and Sweeney turns the haunted gate. Gloomy Orion and the dog are veiled and hushed. The shrunken bees, the person in the Spanish she yawns and draws a stocking.
You okay?
The silent man in mocha brown, the waiter brings in orange, bananas, figs, and hothouse grapes. The silent vertebrate in brown contracts and concentrates, withdraws. Rachel Rabinovich tears at the grer's paws. She and the lady in the cape are suspect, thought to be in league. Therefore the man with heavy eyes declines the gambit, shows fatigue, leaves the room and reappears outside the window, leaning in. Branches of wisteria circumscribe a golden grin. The host with someone indistinct converses at the door apart. The nightingales are singing near the convent of the Sacred Heart. And sang within the bloody wood when Agamemnon allowed and let liquid siftings fall to stain the stiff, dishonored shroud.
Yeah, I guess I'm having technical issues, connectivity issues. Yes. Max headroom issues. Ugh. Yeah. This sucks. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Yeah. It's got to catch up. Well, he started hacking and coughing. I don't know. He's okay now. He went and got him a drink. Yeah, he went and got him a drink of water. So, is it going, Joe? As you can see how it's going for me, I am suddenly having techno-thetan issues. Ugh. And I'm trying to be chill here. It's all a test. I usually fail miserably. So, yeah. It's funny seeing myself do this freaking jerky movement stuff here. Oh, Lord, and it's annoying. Oh, well. I have no other browsers open. This is really making me angry. All right. Well, let's see here. I'll be right back. I am going to refresh my browser and see if that helps. Better. Yeah, you're right there. Life is a test. Sometimes we pass, sometimes we fail miserably. In the end, it's all the same. Thank you for calling technical support. When in doubt, reboot. Just make sure you saved all the changes you need to. All right, let's see if this works a little better. Yeah, it looks like it's working a little better. Let's see here. Haha. Play Beehive, Gene Toomer, Renaissance poet.
Within this black hive tonight, there swarm a million bees. Bees passing in and out the moon. Bees escaping out the moon. Bees returning through the moon. Silver bees intently buzzing, silver honey dripping from the swarm of bees. Earth is a waxen cell of the world comb, and I a drone, lying on my back, lipping honey, drunk with that silver honey. Wish that I might fly out past the moon and curl forever in some far-off farmyard flower. Within this black hive tonight, there swarm a million bees. Bees passing in and out the moon. Bees escaping out the moon. Bees returning through the moon. Silver bees intently buzzing, silver honey dripping from the swarm of bees. Earth is a waxen cell of the world comb, and I a drone lying on my back, lipping honey, getting drunk with that silver honey. Wish that I might fly out past the when curl forever in some far-off farmyard flower.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, don't work off. Don't work too hard, dude. Don't have too much fun either. Let's see here. Listening while you work out how to make pancake batter. The easiest way to do it is to get the pre-made stuff. You just add water. Of course, I usually add milk, diluted, of course. Diluted, not diluted like me. I'm diluted, not diluted. Although I feel diluted sometimes. How's it going, Irish? Yes, life is a highway. Yeah, or the state troopers pull you over for you having too much fun. Well, that means you're getting ready for the wrapping it all up, huh? Yeah, when the plumbers come in, it's a good sign. Like I said, that's why you dilute it. Make it diluted milk. Well, sometimes it seems like I'm having too much fun here, and the YouTube police don't like it. If you must, or if you got like half and half or something like that, thin it out a little bit with some water. That's what I do. I have to go shopping too. I don't know. Irish soda bread. I don't know. When I think of soda, I think of like baking soda, which is ugh, or like soft drinks, which soda bread, soda crack, yeah. Seafood chowder though. Ugh. I'm a Pisces. I guess I know. No worries. I'll email you or whatever. We'll probably do it next weekend. How's that sound? Next weekend. I don't have anything planned. At least for now. All right. Let's see here. Since we're playing sort of subdued stuff, here's one, Teresa. Kind of country.
After the sun's eclipse, the brighter angel and the spear which drew a bridal outcry from her open lips, she could not prove it true, nor think at first of any means to test by what she had been wedded or possessed. Not all cries were the same. There was an island in mythology called by the very vowels of her name, where vagrants of the sea, changed by a wand, were made to squeal and cry as heavy captives in a witch's style. ecstasy within. The tempered consonant of dissident. Came soon and plain. Visions were true, which quickened her to run God's barefoot errands in the rocks of Spain, beneath its beating sun, and lock the O of ecstasy within. The proof came soon and plain. Visions were true, which quickened her to run God's barefoot errands in the rocks of Spain, beneath its beating sun, and lock the O of ecstasy within. The consonant of discipline.
How's it going, Style? Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, we're doing like a chill type country or very low key type show this morning, for the most part, because a lot of these I haven't heard in a while, but they're all cool because I like them and I like them. This we haven't heard in a while. This is hilarious. I like this one. It's funny as funny. Definitely haven't heard this one in a while.
Sally Salter, she was a young teacher who taught, and a friend, Charlie Church, was a preacher who propped, though his enemies called him a screecher who scrawled. His heart, when he saw her, kept sinking and sunk, and his eye meeting hers began winking and wonk, while she in her turn kept thinking and thunk. He hastened to woo her, and sweetly he wooed, for his love grew until to a mountain it grew, and what he longed to do then he'd do. In secret he wanted to speak, and he spoke, to seek with his lips what his heart long had soaked. So he managed to let the truth leak, and it loke. He asked her to ride to the church, and they rode. They so sweetly did glide that they both thought they glowed, and they came to the place to be tied, and were told. He said, let us drive, and they drove, and as soon as they wished to arrive, they arose, for whatever he couldn't contrive, she controlled. The kiss he was dying to steal, then he stole, at the feet where he wanted to kneel, then he knelt, then he said, I feel better than ever I fall. Circuit was winging and won, and this was the thing he was bringing in blood. The man Sally wanted to catch and had caught, that she wanted from others to snatch and had snarled, was the one that she now liked to scratch, and she scrawled. And Charlie's warm love began freezing and froze, while he took to teasing and cruelly to toes the girl he'd wish to be squeezing and he cried when she threatened to leave him and left. How could you deceive me as you have deceived? And she answered, I promised to cleave, and I cleft.
Don't you know you're not really supposed to do that to yourself? Sending good vibes, dude. I hate hangovers. There. Okay, nice day. You've already been on a quick run this thing. You are a better person than I am. I need to get off my ass and start doing that. Of course, there's a lot I need to get off. Look out, world. Okay, there's that there. Okay, and here. How is it going, Tiff? Always nice of you to drop by. If it'll show up. Yes, I've been having technical issues. I either need to, I just need to make some phone calls and do this, that, and the other, and I just want to do it. Don't want to have to do it. Because especially with when we need to get the computer service. Oh, well. Here. Let's go a little bluegrassy. A Paul.
Dusky groves were chilly all day long. Among the nuthatch and the cod, the trim drab catbird trolls its fitful song. I hear the mellow golden pawpaws fall. Luscious fruit scorned as of little worth by those who long for guavas. Figs and bananas pining, fruit that I sought in, eager to taste that wild delicious juice. Orange grown in Grove, Italy, or with pomegranate ripened in the dews of Grecian and Isles would I not now refuse for the rare flavored racy pulp of thee.
Okay. Pecky. I can see we're packing the Pecky. Okay. Pre-order. Okay. Some type of festival? All right. Where are we at here? Don't have too much fun, dude. It'll be over with before you know it. And then you can sit back and relax, and chill on the replay crew. Because, I got plenty of replay watch hours, No, wrong thing. I hit the button. I kind of do that a lot. I kind of do that frequently sometimes. Wrong button here. Fat Tuesday. Push key. Fat Tuesday. I'm just fat. No. On any Tuesday. It doesn't have to be a special one. Oh. I have not been down to Mardi Gras in a while. But they don't do that stuff around here. All right. Let's play a couple more. I'm going to wrap it up and do a few things and then go to class. Even though I have no class, at least I go to class. Oh, boy. Let's listen to this one. Bird.
Birds are singing round my window, tunes the sweetest ever heard. And I hang my cage there daily, but I never catch a bird. So with thoughts my brain, and they sing there all day long, but they will not fold their pinions in the little cage of song. Birds are singing round my window, sweetest ever heard. And I hang my cage there daily, but I never catch a bird. So thoughts my brain is people, and they sing there all day long, but they will not fold their pinions in the little cage
All right, let's catch up with the chat a little bit here. Where that? Yeah, the donuts that are like Boston cream pies. Here, the elongated ones. Here they call them Bavarian cream long johns. I shit you not. Bavarian cream filled long johns. Yes, it's the deep south. uh, but of course, when I think of Bismarck, I think of Otto von Bismarck. The dictator of Prussia, i.e., the precursor to Germany. So yeah, Bavarian. uh, uh-huh. Yeah. Actually, I do have some pre-made pancake mix. I might do. I like to do. I might do breakfast for dinner. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Y'all figure it out too. Yeah. Uh, it's a Polish pastry. Makes sense since you know Bismarck was Polish German. Oh, ain't history wonderful? You can find history in anything. Yes, in Chicago because of immigrants. All the world. Yeah, actually, Chicago did get a very big. Didn't it get a very? Yeah, they get in the late about the time of Prussia and all. They got a very big influx of immigrants from that part of Europe, from the German speaking areas of Europe, at that in the late 19th century. All makes sense. Yeah. Yep. Mhm. Oh, I don't know why I'm trying. There's nothing left in here. Oh no, wait. There's a sip. Oh, the cultural differences and how they're all the same, just mostly by different names. I'm kind of learning that well, relearning, getting it reinforced in my African, in my historiography class, because we're learning about how trade networks and the thing I've been reading this morning was a lot about trade networks and the different ways of documenting them, and with oral history and archaeology and yes. No, she's wanting. Miriam's got to find her a Danish dude, okay? Preferably a law enforcement official. That's the thing. Didn't someone get called yummy the other day and got held for review? Yummy. I can't believe I forgot that. Oh. Oh, it's too early in the morning and I amuse myself way, way too easily. Yes, review tube. I can't take you ladies anywhere now, can I? Yeah, and this is supposed to be a very a family friendly program. Oh boy. Yes, that was you calling Kathy yummy. Uh, oh boy. I'm gonna play. Uh, oh, let's see here. Oh, I know what I want to do here. And even though, as a general rule, I don't like people. Well, the human race, individual people are okay, but this is a pretty cool track, and it has a good. It has a good. If we all just followed the advice of this poem slash thing, the world would be a hell of a lot better place. The House by the Side of the Road, Sam Alter Foss.
Withdrawn in the place of their self-content, there are souls like stars that dwell apart in a fellowless firmament. There are pioneer souls that blaze the paths where highways never. But let me live by the side of the road and be a friend to man. Let me live in a house by the side of the road where the race of men go by. The men who are good and the men who are bad, as good and as bad as I would not sit in the scorner's seat, nor hurl the cynic's ban. Let me live in a house by the side of the road and be a friend to man. I see from my house by the side of the road, by the side of the highway of life, the men who press with the ardor of hope, the men who are faint with the strife. But I turn not away from their smiles and tears, both parts of an infinite plan. Let me live in a house by the side of the road and be a friend to man. I know there are brook-like meadows ahead and mountains of wearisome height, that the road passes on through the long afternoon and stretches away to the night. And still I rejoice when the travelers rejoice and weep with the strangers that mourn, nor live in my house by the side of the road like a man who dwells alone. Let me live in my house by the side of the road where the race of men go by. They are good, they are bad, they are weak, they are strong, wise, foolish, so am I. Then why should I sit in the scorner's seat or hurl the cynic's ban? Let me live in my house by the side of the road and be a friend to man.
Oh no, I think one of my favorite parts of that one is where it does that little bass line, little doo. at the end of it there. It's just freaking great. Loyal. Remember, loyal. Everything else is just icing on the cake. Of course, loyalty goes both ways. Yeah, some people can't take a joke now, can they, style? Yeah, most of the time, exactly. Humans in very small doses, and I've been getting too much of them lately. You know, well, I got to go to school, and you got to be around people to go to school, and I would rather go to school at a school than go to school online because, yeah, people. No. But I don't think this was ever on the rails to begin with. Or it's highly susceptible. Just get Irish in here. It'll go sideways. Oh, right, I'm gonna play a couple more. And then I have stuff to do, and I know you guys probably got stuff to do, and yeah. Not that one. We're keeping this kind of low key. We already played that one. Yeah, we did. What rails? Oh, this is kind of low key. More distortion than we played today, but it's still pretty cool. Feminine. This guy.
She might have known it in the early spring that all my heart with vague desire was stirred, and ere the summer winds had taken wing, I told her, she smiled and said no word.
It's nice when unrequited love has a happy ending. Pretty. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we'll play a couple more and then yeah. Stuff to do so we can go do stuff. And eventually do. Yes, that little thing I did a couple weeks or a little while back about the stuff. I turned it into a poem, and it's getting workshopped tomorrow. The devil is always after the thumb typing. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Already played that one. No. I need to figure it out now, don't I? All right. Here. Oh, I like this one. Y'all like this one. Tampa Robbins. Sydney Lemire.
The robin lies breasts are red and wings are bold, and green trees wave us globes of gold. Time sighs shall reap but bliss for me.
Sunlight song and the orange tree
Burn golden globes in leafy sky. My orange planet's crimson eye will shine and shoot among the spheres at the heavenly orange tree.
with orbits bright of minstrelsy.
If that I hate wild winter spy, the gibbet trees, the world in wide, the sky but gray, wind over gray. Why should I ache the seasons slay? I'll sing from the top of the orange tree. Gramercy, winter's tyranny. South with the sun and keep my climb. My wing is king of the summertime. My breast to the sun, his torch shall hold, and I'll call down through the green and gold. Time, take thy scythe, reap bliss for me. Be still under the orange tree.
Oh, opposable sausage. Oh no, that just sounds. Oh. Thou has the jitterbug blues. All right, my friends. Let me get this other ticker ready because I'm going to play one more. Style, you've kind of helped me decide which one I wanted to play. We're going to end it on an original. First, I got to show this at a speed. There. There we go. So, yeah, my friends. As the ticker says there, go out and have that off because, you know, you're going to have it whether you want it or not. Let's just try to make it awesome. Because if we're going to wish, might as well wish big. I told that to someone recently when I was trying to sell my book. You know, they asked me, what do you want to do with this book, the Scientology collection? I was like, well, I want it to be on the New York Times bestseller list or some kind of bestseller list. You want to dream, you might as well dream book big. They do sometimes. All right, there are many types of blues out there. Most of the time with me, it's the stone type. So, yes, I'm going to end it with kind of a toe tapper, a little bit more than a little bit more upbeat than where is it? Usually do, or a little bit more upbeat than the rest of this program has been. But here we go.
Once I thought that she'd been sent to me by the good Lord above, but it just wasn't meant to be. I got stoned and I missed it, poor me. I got stoned and I missed it, poor me. Now I'm sitting here living in abject misery. Such a sad, pathetic sack, it's plain for all to see. I got stoned and I missed it, poor me. So now just what am I gonna do? She canceled my love like I was Pepe Le Pew, and never even told me her reasons why I did. Oh my, now I'm sitting here hanging my head dry. All I wanna do right now is lay down and die. I got stoned and I missed it, oh my. Now I really don't mean to be obtuse. She banned my heart like I was good old Dr. Seuss. I wish I would've never fallen for her spell. I got stoned and I missed it, oh well. I got stoned and I missed it, oh well. Now I'm sitting here
Me, I'm getting ready for them to knock on my door and deport me back to West Virginia for what I post on social media, let alone the cane spiciness we get into here on this channel, Because, they tried to claim there was stuff going on with the Super Bowl performance. Ugh, the moral police. The morality police can just go suck one. Ugh. Other than that, thanks for dropping by in our family-friendly show. No, seriously, folks. Oh, don't get me started on there. The politics is something that, y'all know where I stand. I'm going to try to use it in a poem. I don't know about you. There that is. All right. So that's where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ugh. All right. I was going to say something. The honestly, Tiff, I'm not the one who usually starts it. I just kind of egg it on somehow. No. Yeah, Idaho. All right, my friends. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Probably just have, I don't know. I don't know at this point. We'll figure it out when we get there. Hopefully I got to go do that thing tonight. Yes, this poet, the one that you would like, Joe, Miss Kelly, Donica Kelly. Well, I like her too, but you is at UCA tonight going to do a thingy. And I got to attend the thingy for my class. So it's go to class, come back home, do homework, work on stuff, and then go back and do the and it's a Q&A and presentation and stuff. Yeah. For once, it's not all my fault. Of course, if you ask my ex-wife, it'd still be my fault. It's the reason we're not together anymore. P's and Q's, P's and Q's. All right. I am going to hit the end stream button now. I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's always, you guys make my day. You don't know how. Anyways.